So if you guys don't know, ChatGPT has just released a new agentic framework. Why does that matter? If you are somebody on your job and you've been looking for a project so to help you understand how to get promoted, bring something in. If you are a student and you want to land an internship by making a killer project, or you're just somebody who doesn't have any computer science experience and wants to break into the scene, what do you do? Here is the answer. ChatGPT's new agent framework is something that's going to be a staple in the industry for years to come. I would tell you, do X, do Y, do Z, but we're all on a level playing field. Whether you are a senior, or generally most seniors at Amazon, principal engineers, nobody really has a mastery of agentic frameworks just yet. Agents, you can think of agents like smart human beings, where in the past, where we've asked code to have a request, one request always has one response. Agents are good at taking unstructured data and coming up with responses that are good for other APIs. And so you can think of it as, instead of having a Lambda or a server, think of it like you having a basketball team, right? Where you can have one agent play point guard, one agent play center, one agent play power forward, and then that team attacks a new problem. Does that sound complex? It is. Because if you don't know how to test your code, if you don't know exactly how it's going to respond in every different scenario, then how do you test it? How do you know you've improved it? How do you know that you didn't break anything when you made some new code? Now you're starting to understand how complex agents are, and whoever is able to answer these questions the best are going to be the next senior software engineers, are going to land the internships. They're going to make the businesses that make millions while they're on the couch. Also, I am a thing engineer myself. I work for Twitch, Amazon, and Google as an intern. I would really appreciate if you like, share, and subscribe.
We also wanted to take a first principles approach at designing the best API for these tools. We released chat completions, I think, in March 2023 alongside GPT 3.5 Turbo, and every single API interaction at that time was just text in and text out. Since then, we've introduced multi-modalities, so you have images, you have audio. We're introducing tools today, and you also have products like O1 Pro, Deep Research, Operator that make these multiple model turns and multiple tool calls behind the scenes. So we wanted to build an API primitive that is flexible enough. It supports multiple turns, it supports tools, and we're calling this new API the Responses API. Awesome, so these are some really cool tools and a really flexible API for you to build agents, and you have amazing building blocks to do that now. But for those of you who have built more complex applications, like say you're building a customer support agent, it's not always about just having one agent that's sort of the personal stylist. You also have some agentic application that's doing your refunds. You have another thing that's answering customer support, FAQ queries. You have something else that's dealing with orders and billing, etc. And to make these applications easy to build, we released an SDK last year called Swarm. And Swarm made it easy to do agent orchestration.
So I don't think you guys understand how powerful this is, right? If you're able to master this stuff, imagine a company like American Express that has to pay millions in customer support that is highly ineffective. If you are able to make these agents for support systems as a contractor, as somebody that works for these companies, you can cut these millions away from the customer support, and hopefully they'll funnel it back into you.
With the Agents SDK, there's a few more. We also have built-in guardrails that you can enable. We have lifecycle events, and importantly, this is an open source framework. So we're going to keep building it out, and you can install it like very sooner right now. So you can just do pip install OpenAI --agents, and we'll have one for the.
Yeah, like imagine you have a ChatGPT voice agent. I'll give you a case. I want to return my Ralph Lauren jacket, right? Instead of having a human being, you have a voice agent that you can talk to. The voice agent queries my past orders. It finds the one that I'm talking about, confirms with me, passes it off to a refund agent. The refund agent calls the necessary APIs, right? Places the refund, maybe passes it back off to the original agent saying that it was refunded, and now it asks me if I want to get a new jacket or something, right? Do you want to return or replace? So it's like, instead of having to talk to somebody and hire people and train people, customer support is the first job that's going to be taken by AI with the agentic framework.
2025 is going to be the year of the agent. It's the year that ChatGPT and our developer tools go from just answering questions to actually doing things for you out in the real world. We're super excited about that. We're just getting started. We know you are too, and we can't wait to see what you build.
All right, guys, there you have it. The agentic framework is here from OpenAI. This is something that we're going to have to be studying for the entire year. And whoever nails it the best will open up so many doors for them in whatever avenue they desire, whether that be through companies, internships, or just making your own business like me.